Welcome to Health Styles Market. My name is Arlys and I'm the owner. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about my infrared sauna blanket that made such a huge difference in my healing. A lot of times when we're dealing with issues like the need for extra tips for handling chronic illness, of any age, it doesn't matter what age you are, but this does need to be used by an adult. We see lots of things online, we see lots of things on Facebook, and we think, oh, I wonder if I did that, it's not that much. We kind of look it over, and as soon as you click on it once, you'll notice that, of course, the algorithm then feeds you lots of ads for lots of brands of that particular item. There's some things online right now, and there's always that draw, that pull, especially if we're dealing with chronic illness. It's kind of a money trap sometimes. If you have that, you know that. But what I found is that this stood the test of time. It stood up to its hurrah, and I was able to keep an eye on it and keep an eye on their website until they put it half off, 50%. Off makes a huge, big difference. So on top of the autoimmune diseases that I already manage, last year in 2024, I had a surgery that was needed, and it's a long, long story that I'm not going to go into today, but one of the things that I developed was some congestion and not able to move, not able to do as much movement. I needed help with circulation. And in my healing process, I realized that something that would really increase circulation might be the infrared sauna blanket. So my husband, of course, has a fantastic sense of humor. He calls it my hot pocket, and as I explain it in more detail, you'll see why he calls it a hot pocket. But basically what it is a weighted blanket with infrared capability inside, and it's super easy and it feels so fantastic. So this is the box it came in. And what I want to bring to your attention is it comes with a carrying case that looks like this, which truthfully, I'm always using the blanket, except, 100-degree days in the heat of summer. But it's getting where now, as we end September and October, I'm moving ahead of time further. But this is actually the end of August, and we're headed into Labor Day weekend, a holiday weekend. And it'll get down to maybe 50 at night, maybe 50 or 60 in the morning. And so I'm ready to bring this back out and use it again. So this is your heating element. It plugs in over here, right there. And then you use the cord to just plug it in. I have a wall where this works wonderful. And I set it out, spread it out on a guest bed in our guest room. And it just works fantastic for me. The sicker I was last year, the more I appreciated every aspect of my infrared sauna blanket. So I wanted to just show it to you, so you can see how easy it is to use. So there's a nice big zipper like this. So I keep this set up on my guest bed, as I mentioned, and I zip it down to about half, but you can go all the way down around here, all the way to the bottom if the zipper goes. However you need it to be, that works best for you. I do a layer of pillows to support my neck and however I need it, because what you're wanting with this is total comfort. And so you're wearing pajamas, or you're wearing yoga pants, or I'm wearing leggings and a long sleeve t-shirt. They highly recommend that you be completely clothed so you're not ever come in contact with direct heat to sensitive skin. So I'm plugging it in. You have control with your controller. Let me show you that. Of the I just want to make sure that you understand this before you invest in it. So you're turning it on, you're controlling the time and the temperature. You can go up to 45-minute sessions. You can repeat that as many times as you need to or desire to, and you have control of the temperature. So you can adjust that anytime. You have complete control of it while you're in it. And it's just so easy. So then you have a red button here that is bringing on and turning on the infrared. So I want to talk about a few extra benefits that this does. So I keep this on that side because I have it laid out on my bed, on the bed in the guest room. And then you're just zipping this up, and here's the neck hole for it, and you lay back on your pillows. It is just fabulous. It is just fabulous, and it's just bliss. So a couple of the things I want to emphasize. When you have lymphatic congestion symptoms, it is expressly helpful for that. In order to move our lymph, we need to move our body. And because of the surgery procedure that I had, that wasn't happening. And the recovery was rough for me. And you'll also find this with chronically ill people. Lots of different reasons why you might fit into that category, but movement of your body might not be something that you're able to accomplish at this point in time. Everybody is different. So one thing that happens when we can't keep movement going in our body and not able to move like normal is when you have a buildup of lymph, you might have fluid retention. So you might have swollen legs, swollen ankle, swollen arm, wherever, okay? Swollen hard or tender lymph nodes. So let me just mention, most of us are aware that we have collections of lymph everywhere. We have them everywhere, lymph nodes everywhere in our body, from head to toe, but there's also groupings of them where there's a greater concentration of them. And sometimes you'll notice that when you're ill, or like in a little child, using them as an example when they have a cold or something viral, this is tender for them. And as an adult, we don't grow out of that. That may happen to us. Another area, of course, is underarm. Right? We're aware of that. Another area is the groin. That can be tender. Another area is from knee down. There's a little area here that goes straight down, and you may find sometimes with illness or not having enough movement, those areas are tender. And as your hand goes by that, you're thinking, oh, that's not so good. And I noticed that people try to wear compression socks and things like that, but boy, this tops compression socks. Unbelievable. Another area that can be is just the breast area, where women wear bras, the neck, the groin, muscle, joint pain this helps with. The morning achiness and stiffness that we feel for some people, they feel that when they wake up in the morning. And it just takes a while before they kind of get things moving again. And that kind of lets up. I'm going to be using this winter, focusing on skin issues. Lymph tends to be closer to the surface. So it has the ability to hold more of the toxins as the body is trying to let them out. So I'm kind of in a detox at this time of the year, and I look forward to using my sauna mattress all winter long. So another thing is that the increased circulation that this helps to bring helps deliver more nutrients in the body throughout the skin and stimulate collagen production. That's kind of cool. And many people are buying collagen these days. That's kind of a popular supplement for a lot of different reasons. And this helps increase collagen production by spending time in your warm sauna mattress. High temperatures like this can also help with breakouts by opening up clogged pores. So I just wanted to mention some of the other benefits that maybe people weren't aware of. I purchased this, but I learned about a lot of extra benefits. I was so ill at the time, I could barely comprehend, but I was drawn to this and I knew this would help me. And as I did research and searched it out, I just loved everything about this company. One of their statements is that this particular brand reduces cortisol levels up to 17% after 30 minutes treatment in this little mattress. And the infrared heat that is available by this little red button. So you have the warmth, then you also have the infrared. The infrared heat dilates the blood vessels, effectively increasing circulation throughout the whole body. And so because of I'm out of time. I have much more to tell you. So I'll see and pull things together. Thank you for listening today. Thank you for joining me. And we will be posting, Krista will be posting information down below. And I may do another little segment to add more info about this also. So thanks, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.